Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, hello creepy friends, welcome to Nixie Bobs. I'm kind of very tussled, very messy. I've just kind of been watching 90s stuff on thingy, and it's bizarre because suddenly all the 90s stuff seems to have come back to the music channels, and I'm sitting there thinking, is that just to coincide with all the boys suddenly having 90s haircut and styles back? What are they thinking? It's weird. It wasn't cool back then, it's not cool in 2017. Just saying. So we're here today for an unexpected thing, which is LookFantastic's November box, which is Ready Set Glam. A little bit frustrated here because I popped out Friday. I was actually supposed to be going to Bed Search on Friday because if you haven't heard the news, guys, I've still got no bed. I'm still confined to a mattress on the floor. If you didn't watch anything to do with Thunderbirds, I'm going to just level you guys out there. Basically, there's a big crack in the floorboard down here. I've had to deconstruct the bed. So for the last 2 weeks, my bed has been a mattress on the floor. Not a lot I can do, but I kind of decided I was going to update the bed. So I was going to go out and search one of those on Friday. And then there was just this massive pile up of traffic. There were accidents all over the road, so I couldn't go out. So I popped out, come back saying there was a packet, kind of ignored it, thinking I'm not expecting anything. And it turned out Saturday morning, my neighbour dropped it off. It was this. And I was like, why have they not sent me a dispatch email? Again, this is about 2 or 3 months now in concession that this has not happened. I'm really getting frustrated because I need to know when these are coming so I can plan my day around them coming. It's very, very, very annoying. Why no dispatch emails, guys? So unfortunately, because this did arrive Saturday and now today is Monday, I have had a peek inside. So I have looked at the products. I've not really done much with the products per se. So we've got our normal brochure. So next month's box is Beauty in Wonderland. Now, if you haven't seen the LookFantastic Advent Calendar, I'm guessing that this coincides and matches said Advent Calendar, which is a Beauty in Wonderland theme. A couple of you have asked me, am I going to get the LF Advent Calendar this year? I would love to if I could afford it. It's about 70 quid, and even with 20% off, which I have because I'm a subscriber to this thing, it's still an awful lot of money. So unfortunately, no, and I would love to because it's so dang pretty. I just can't afford to do it. I would love to do it for you guys, maybe next year. Who knows where we're going to be this time next year. Do you guys also know that it was my 3-year anniversary on Friday? I've just realised that November 3rd was my very first YouTube video. So happy 3 years, me. As usual, we get L, which hardly anybody seems to want. I wish they'd give us the choice of that, which is a complimentary copy, albeit a complimentary copy, which I would like to be able to have another product instead of that, and I've said that for months. So normal brochure. I'm going to show you all the gifts, and we did know, don't forget that we're getting a Pixie product, so just bear that one in mind. There we are, and I will teach? I can't teach anything. I will talk to you guys about these products in a second. So the first one we knew about, I'll get straight to it, was Pixie by Petra, and it is a white pearl glow booster. Now, some of you are going to have to help me with this. I did read the instructions on it. I don't know if it's a highlighter, just, you know, your standard highlighter for here, or whether it is literally an all-over glow thing that you use with primer or foundation. It does not give me clear instructions. I'm not completely sure on what I do with it. I did play around with it on Saturday, though, when I opened the box. And it did actually look super nice just as a general highlighter. So I will apply that for you guys. And it's going to be a bit of a fingers day for application, which I think is going to change because I'm finding this super, super hard now. So it really, I'm going to show you. I mean, we have the power of natural daylight, but that just reflects so beautifully. Because I usually get made up on this table where the camera is right now. But because I've got no bed, I can't sit at eye level to do anything. So all my makeup is downstairs, and I'm now getting ready downstairs on a daily basis. I'm thinking this probably is just a highlighter. And this just shows that you can use your fingers for makeup. I know people say it's not a good idea. It really does hit light beautifully. I mean, I've just applied it. This is where I always apply highlighter anyway. Some people will do it here and here, which I just don't understand for love nor money. People don't want to make their noses shinier, they want to make them less shiny, so I don't know why we're applying glimmer and highlight products to noses. You know what it's like? I feel at the minute like people want to make their noses look like ashes from Pokemon. It is a lovely, if it's just a highlighter, and you guys are going to need to clarify for me, it does an amazing job, and it did stay on beautifully well. I would be really happy feeling like the light was hitting me right there. I know you can come down here and have light apply here. Sometimes I go slightly up here with a more powder-based highlight and not so much a liquid one. But I do really, really like that. It's probably on par of highlighter-wise, if that's what it is. Bare Minerals' Stroke of Light, which I absolutely adore. It is like my #1 highlighter, that product. I would love a barrel of that, quite frankly. Next thing we have is not something for me because my skin does not like this product. This is Murad Essential C Day Moisture Cream with Environmental Shield. I tried Murad some years ago, maybe 2 or 3, and my skin loathed the very ground it walked on. So we can't use Murad. I did give it a go. I'm always willing to try things, but not something that upsets my skin, and not when we finally got rid of the rash of doom a couple of months ago. If you guys remember that, if you stuck around and saw, and you guys can see it, it's the oh my god what's wrong with your skin video, where I had a severe allergic reaction. We have allergy tests for that in January, by the way. They called up the other week and were like, oh, do you want to come in on Halloween? I was like, no, I'm scaring children. I scared so many children as that broken doll, by the way. It was an amazing night, Halloween. Halloween is something I live for every year. Let's find out about these products and stop tangenting, because I am on some major tangent roll today, let me tell you. A day cream that acts as a shield on your skin, protecting from UV damage and pollution. It's hydrating and improves radiance. Thanks to the vitamin C, I kind of got that. The orange range is always vitamin C with Murad. Make your skin look firmer, stronger, and feel younger. I like their brand. It just doesn't work for me, and they are super, super expensive. But I do enjoy the fact that a lot of their vitamin C based products do smell rather citrusy. Next thing is actually something I'm giving to my mum, who's had trouble sleeping recently. This brand also sells on QVC. They recently went there, I think, within the last 6 months to a year. It is This Works Deep Sleep Pillow Spray, and we have had these. I know my nails are chipped. I apologise for them, guys, alright? I know some of you are going to point out because you have done in the past. These products are so good. I'm not going to apply it now or spray it because, quite frankly, it's 11:20 in the morning and I need to go get ready for work. But they, honestly, I can honestly tell you, I've used these when we've had them in the past from LF, and I think when we used to do Birch and Glossy as well. I'm kind of debating whether to go back to Glossy at some point next year. Depends on how money is. Not going back to Birchbox. Really can't abide by what they do with their boxes anymore. I've used them and they honestly conked me out just as well as the Piriton did when I had the rash. It really, when it says This Works, I find that it really, really does work. They're normally quite lavendery based. Yeah, a super blend of lavender, chamomile and vetiver? I know Vert is green, but Vetiver, apparently. This is clinically proven to increase sleep quality, so you wake up looking and feeling refreshed with skin that's ready for the day ahead. It is an amazing brand, and I'm gonna probably eventually get a full-size one of that. Not that I have much trouble sleeping, not even on the mattress. It's mildly comfortable. Next thing we have is something I'm actually kind of interested in. I thought this was actually for the face. It turns out it's an eye cream. It is Filorga. Laboratories Filorga. Someone tell me how to pronounce it. You guys know I know absolutely diddly squip, just like a lot of you who watch these videos, but that makes it more fun because I'm more like you guys. So I honestly thought that this was for the face, and I was thinking to myself, don't really need another face cream. Turns out it's actually a time filler eye cream, and I really felt a bit self-conscious about my under eyes recently. I'm going to show you this one especially. It just feels like I've got more cracks there recently appearing. Like, not so, I haven't got so much of a crow's foot going on, and it's not so much this side, but I'm going to try and style. I just feel right here, I just feel like I'm really appearing cracks. So, alright, I'm still using my Liz Earle eye cream, and I have upped that to twice a day now because I feel like it's the time that I need it to. But I'm starting to feel really, really self-conscious about it. An innovative treatment, let's read about this. An innovative treatment that will give some serious lift to the eye area and also to your lashes. This product is a multitasker and results can be seen very quickly, applying it morning and night under your eyes, on your eyelids and on the roots of your lashes. Only a small amount is necessary, and see for yourself. I'm going to look this up. and put the price down here, because this was an affordable product and it is worth the money, because I'm actually going to try this out and see how we get on. Especially where the lashes are concerned. That really excites me. I didn't know that about that product. Penultimate product is this little thing, and I wondered what these are. It is Tease Trendy Cosmetics. I love the packaging. Initially when I got this I was thinking it was, I've got a hair in my face, I'm sorry. I was thinking it was a lip balm. Turns out it's actually an eyeshadow, and there are multiple different colours. So it's a lot like, you remember those little balms we had in balls where they started saying, oh, they're super dangerous, you can't use them? It looks a lot like that. It is Spectrum of Stars, and we have, and I'm quite happy that I've got this shade, given the fact that I do tend to do a zombie-eyed makeup look every day of my life. We have a lavendery purple colour, which is just perfect for me. It's a light shade, and it's quite iridescent. Unless there's one in here. This is one in my Vice. Oh, I think there's one in my Vice palette. I think we might be in luck. Ah, look. We've got one. We've got one. We actually have one. Look. Ah. I've got no primer on, no nothing. But we're gonna. It's kind of hard to hold because the box. It's quite a slippy box. So it is very much a light lilac with an iridescent sheen about it. But it does seem to have nice pigment. It's nice enough. It almost feels quite early 2000s, mid 2000s, when certain girls walking around in juicy couture jumpsuits with like that kind of style. Nice enough, and I can definitely see me incorporating this into what I do every day. So it's a nice shade one to receive. I'm quite happy with that. It doesn't say which types of shades there were or how many others there were. I just know the one that I've got. Has it got a name? Iconic Rose is what we've got. Now the last product, and it's ironic because this product has actually been on secret sales this week, is Bella Pierre, and it is a Kiss Proof Lip Creme, which says to me matte liquid lipstick, which scares me because my lips hate matte liquid lipsticks. They are, in my opinion, very, very drying. I love the shade, so I'm kind of peed that I can't, or not that I can't use it, but that I'm hesitant about using it. Now, I swatched this on my hand on Saturday, and no lie, it was still there on Sunday. So here is our shading, and it is the most beautiful berry colour, and it makes me want to use it. So I'm going to give it a go. And if you can't tell, I'm quite reluctant. I can tell you guys one thing about this. It tastes, or the flavour I feel from it is wonderful. It seems to have a very berry flavour. Although I've just realised I'm putting this on and going to work in about 3 hours, so I'm a little concerned about going into work with an extremely dark lip. Closer to Christmas I can normally get away with these things. So I can tell you already, it has literally stuck to my lips. It's actually quite sticky. And it feels very dry already. These seem to be taking the internet by storm. They are just not for me whatsoever. What I eventually do, and it's because it's an anxious habit, I eventually sit there and do this. And I just don't find these comfortable to wear whatsoever. It is a shame because the colour is to die for. It doesn't feel altogether as dry as, like, I tried the Tarte ones last year. They were on QVC. Doesn't feel as drying as that, but then it hasn't really worn in yet. I know that these products last amazingly well, and I would gladly wear this out the house, but because they're drying and because I suffer with everly constant dry lips, it does make me very, very hesitant. That is unfortunately now the end of this month's box. I always check underneath to check if we've got any gifts. We haven't. I don't really know what to do as a Christmas special this year. I don't know whether to do another Very Tart Christmas, like edition 2, and see if you guys want that. I certainly don't know what to do for Thunderbirds. But mentioning Tarte, this beautiful little thing came through. It's upside down on Saturday. It is the Tarte, what is it? Tarte's Trove. Now, I'm going to do some Let's Play editions with this in the coming weeks, but let me tell ya, it is like a little treasure trove. That is the end now of Look Fantastic. I think I've babbled on enough, I've tangented enough to pee you guys off and get you ready for your days. Sorry it was a little bit late. If it would have been out on Friday, it would have been out on Friday, but nobody told me it was coming. You guys are gonna have to tell me what you want to see in the coming weeks from this channel. Obviously we're gonna have that. I've still got to talk about Troublemaker with you guys, mascara from Urban Decay. I did actually do a review on it, it's just never made it to air. And we're also gonna talk about my asexuality because I feel like we need to. I've talked about it on Twitter before, but I just really want to do a more in-depth conversation with you guys based on something that actually got said across social media, not on my Twitter. Thunderbirds will be coming tomorrow for anyone watching that. I'd love you to join our little party of whatever the hell we do, because I know nothing, you know nothing, and that's why we're all here, because we all try it out together, yay. And if you want to subscribe, I'd love to have you join. You don't have to. Don't get mean on the channel. Like, do what you want, and I will see everyone again for more videos. I'm gonna go and see how this wears now. Bye everyone.